I don't owe a nigga shit. I'm a grinder, I wasn't built to ride the bench. Forgot about my problems, I got rich. I got bitches, I got niggas, family members on my dick who talk behind your back when you don't want.
You know what I'm gonna say, baby. Welcome back to the First Day on the Job podcast. It's your host, Riley. And, you know, back with some more. Like I said, I'm gonna keep them coming, you feel me? You know what I mean? Back smoking another motherfucking fat blunt, you feel me? You know, that's what I do, man. That's what this shit is all about, you feel me? You see the cookies yawn and all that shit. It's about me rolling fat blunts and giving y'all my motherfucking opinion, you feel me? So that's what I'm about to do. So let's get into today's show. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to people, you know what I'm saying, this past week or past couple weeks or whatever, talking to people, listening to little interviews and shit that of people that came up and shit like that. Cause basically the topic was some people didn't make it or whatever. Like we was basically talking about the guy in the hood or whatever that had all the talent or whatever, but never made it out cause one reason or the other and shit. But I brought up a good point. I felt like I could brought up a good point because I said for niggas to make it out or for anybody to make it out, you feel me? Well, basically, yeah, for niggas to make it out, niggas need fucking full support. Like, not fucking, you know what I mean, dragging their feet and shit. Your folks dragging their feet. Like, niggas need full support to make it out. Like, that's the point I was making to niggas. Like, if a nigga really gonna make it out, he needs support. Like, he can't coming up, like, basically saying, like, let me put it like this. Let me give you an example. Like, football, like, and if a nigga play football and shit, you need all the equipment from the rip, from a young boy to high school and shit. Like, high school, they might give you the equipment and shit, but you gonna need your little extra sleeves, your little extra fucking, you mean, Under Armours and shit, gloves, cleats and all that shit. So it ain't like they give you the whole rundown and shit in high school. I mean, your folks still gotta go out there and buy that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, like, my thinking on that is like, you need the full support. Like, if you don't have full support, like, it's gonna end up how it's gonna end up and shit. Like I'm gonna speak from personal experience and shit. Like, I ain't gonna say I was the best football player and shit, but a nigga had talent and shit. Nigga probably could have went, you know what I mean, college, did a little something, but nigga had to work and all that other shit. So, you know what I'm saying, I had to kind of push that shit to the side. Like, basically that's what it is with most niggas and shit. Niggas be having the talent and shit, niggas just don't have the time or the money, like, to stick with it and shit. Like, niggas gotta go out and work and shit, gotta get their regular 9 to 5 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody set them up with a nice ass job. It's like, fuck, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit. I ain't doing that shit no more if I'm not a top fucking prospect and shit on the top 100, 300 list or whatever and shit. So, I mean, niggas we just rapping about that, like, what like, how niggas don't make it out and shit, or where they go wrong and shit, where niggas be going wrong. And I just thought, like, I don't be thinking some niggas be going wrong. It's just that some niggas gotta push that shit to the side because they don't have the time or the money, or they gotta go make the money. And I mean, they gotta start their life. Niggas now can't wait on football, basketball, soccer, or whatever, all that shit for the rest of their life. Like, I feel like the cutoff age is like 22 or some shit. That's when I felt like that shit was done. Like, I still want to play and all that shit, but if I ain't got the bread, I ain't even about to try that shit. Like, if I ain't got the bread to go pay for school and all that shit, I ain't even about to try that shit. And the semi-pro shit cool, but I don't know, for me, I probably just, you know what I mean, do this shit right here. I don't know for me. I ain't gonna keep speaking on me though. I'm just speaking on the overall situation of a nigga that's trying to make it out and shit, and they just don't got the support. Like, and I ain't even speaking on financial or like all financial support, because financial support is a big one. Like, they definitely need the financial support, but I'm speaking on, like, fucking, like, I don't know, moral support. Like, somebody coming over telling you, like, you really nice, like, you really gonna make it, you could really make it for us, and this and that. Like, that's gonna give you that push to keep going and shit. Like, if nobody telling you that, and you just think you nice yourself, it's like, all right, that's cool, but, like, yeah, that shit ain't gonna stick. Like, soon as you mess up or something at a camp or at a practice or some shit, that shit gonna start creeping in your mind. Like, damn, maybe I am ass. Ain't nobody ain't nobody really close to me ever really tell me I was nice. So, I mean, what? I don't know. The other niggas tell me, or teammates tell me, coaches tell me, whatever. But I can hear that shit and be like, man, I'm just nice for this, or I don't know, I'm just nice for y'all or some shit. But when you get that validation from your folks and shit, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm really nice. I really got something. When they tell you that, like, damn, we really got something. You better keep going on that shit. That's when that shit start working. Like all the majority of examples of niggas that's in the NFL, even majority, we can even narrow it down to niggas from Philly. Like, they got the support from their folks. Like, everybody, whoever made it out from Philly or whoever made it out from anywhere, I feel like has some type of support from somebody. Like, either if it was their mom, their dad, their uncle, you know what I'm saying, cousin, anything. Like, anybody that could come do something that they was gonna have to do, like the person that's playing ball, whatever, that was gonna have to do, anything they can get taken off their plate, they be cool. Like, all that shit, it be too much shit on their plate, especially high school. Nigga got focus on his grades and shit, then gotta be a fucking all-star athlete and shit, then that shit ramp up in college and shit. I don't know about the grade part. Like, sometimes they be bullshitting for the football players, I ain't gonna lie, but like, shit, I don't know. You gotta keep the fucking grades up, and you gotta be a star on the field. You can't be missing practice. You can't be fucking missing workouts and shit. They gonna be on your dick for that. They gonna be on some dicking and shit. Like, man, you drawing, you missing workouts, nigga. You ain't playing. You ain't even practicing. Fuck, you need to practice for you missing workouts and shit. You feel me? I ain't never missed a motherfucking workout, but niggas do. And that shit be drawn. So like, you be needing that support, even if you get to the point that you get to college, like on your own type shit, you ain't really had the support type shit all the way. I mean, you might have had it in Little League, but you ain't really have it like high school type shit. Even if you get to college, like, that shit is way harder. You gotta pay for all your shit. First of all, if you gotta pay for school, that shit is done. And I don't know, niggas might can balance it. I couldn't fuck with it. I had to fucking go get the bread. Like, that shit was drawn. Doing fucking workouts and all this shit during the day and school, and then gotta go to fucking work after that, cause it's like, or I gotta take a fucking day off. I gotta fucking rap to the coaches on some weirdo shit, on some, I really gotta work. I probably can't even make it to practice today. Like, that shit is nutty. In college, high school, maybe that shit don't care. Nobody care about that shit. But college, nah, they get on your ass for that shit. That shit ain't cool. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but that's what they gonna say. You gotta do what you gotta do. So it's either football or you working. And that shit ain't no easy decision. That shit ain't no decision that a nigga could just pick up and make. Like, damn, bro, I'm about to just pick football. Fuck it. You pick football, you gonna be a broke ass motherfucker. And then, shit, you gonna be a broke ass motherfucker, and then you still can't play. Like, either way, you gotta choose the money. Like, that's, I don't know. It's a different situation though for everybody. That's why, like, I was saying this shit to him too. Like, situations matter and shit with anything. Like, if you put into a good situation, you can thrive in that situation. If you put into a bad situation, you most likely gonna go backwards. Like, you're not gonna be moving forward and shit unless you really got the drive to fucking motivate everybody around you and shit to do shit. Cause sometimes it don't even be the one person and shit. Somebody might have an ambition, but it's fucking 5 people around them and shit that they don't have no ambition at all. They just there and shit. They just want to be seen and shit. They want to be there when the finished product and shit. They don't want to do the work. That should be drawn. But like, no, back to the point. Like, I don't know. It'd be hard for niggas without support. Like, it just be hard on niggas. Like, sometimes niggas push through it and shit. But I don't really know no stories of niggas going to the league or to the A or whatever by themselves. Like, on some, man, I had to do all this by myself. I paid for the school. I fucking shit, be like, I had to work at the fucking practice and this and that. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I used to work overnight sometime at the practice. That means school, practice. I might get a little rest and shit, 2-3 hours and shit. and I got hop out for the overnight and shit. That shit used to be nutty. That and I used to work in the daytime and shit sometime. Like, well, I was only doing spring ball and shit, but yeah, I had to take a day off from the practices or some shit. I don't know. I got it together at the end. I had to tell the job like, man, I had to stack a little bit of bread, then tell the job like, man, y'all gonna have to wait a little bit. I can't keep missing practice. I'm not gonna make the team and shit. Bro, I ultimately made the fucking team, but I ain't had the bread. See what I'm saying? The support shit. Like, if somebody gave me the bread just to get back in school and shit, I just need the bread to get back in school for regular school and shit. Shit would have been Gucci and shit. I might have been fucking with the niggas right now, but I mean, everything happened for a reason and shit. I did get the money though, so you feel me? Nigga about to finish school. Oh yeah, nigga I got my Westchester shit on, you feel me? If you go to Westchester, you better be fucking watching my videos, you feel me? And liking my shit, man. I fuck with y'all. Fuck with me, you feel me? But nah, back to the point, man. Niggas need support, man. Just think about that. Everybody think about that. Young niggas that's watching this shit and shit. Like, think about when you had kids and shit, man. Give them that support, man. If you ain't have it, give them that shit. Especially if you ain't have it. Like, come on, man. You owe them that. You feel me? That's how I be feeling. Like, anything I ain't have this shit as a kid or whatever, I owe my kids that, man. That shit. They gotta have that shit. Cause if I don't do that shit a repeating cycle and shit. That shit nutty. And niggas, I'm talking about niggas. I'm trying to get my kid all the support and shit, whatever they do. Hopefully, somebody play football, basketball, whatever. Hopefully I get an athlete, but I'm definitely going on track again, but fuck it. Nigga ain't talking about that anyway. But yeah, no. Definitely support your fucking folks, man. Don't just leave niggas out there, doing their shit by themselves. Give them a fucking pat on the back and leech like, bro, you doing your thing, man. I need to get on my shit like you, man. That'll make a motherfucker feel good like shit. Yeah, a nigga looking at me as an inspiration. Fuck it. I'm about to keep doing my thing. I'm about to take it to another level. You feel me? 10 times harder and shit. But yeah, like, that's why I wanted to, get out the way real quick. That shit wasn't real serious. I was fucking with y'all, but I don't even know if I said that I was gonna talk about some serious shit, but I was gonna say that. But yeah, man, back to the next motherfucking topic and shit. I ain't want to talk about this because I felt like I was a little too late for this shit, but fuck it, man. Let's talk about the Will Smith smack, man. He smacked that nigga Chris Rock at the Oscars, I think. Yeah, the Oscars. Man, all I'm gonna say is, you can't disrespect the man in front of his face and his fucking wife. Come on, man. What you expect? What did Chris Rock expect? I don't know what he expected. I guess he expected fucking Will Smith to laugh it off, or when he got up, I guess he expected him to get up there and laugh it and come give him a little shake or some shit. Like, nah, nigga, I'm coming to smack your ass. You disrespecting me, fool. What you talking about? Like, I don't know what Chris Rock was expecting. Like, he really disrespected the man's wife, and then tried to laugh it off, talking about it was a nice one. Nigga, ain't no nice one. What are you talking about? But I'm glad he smacked him though, cause I ain't glad he smacked him. I ain't with the violence. You feel me? I ain't with none of that. But glad he smacked him. Set a fucking example. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't disrespect me in front of me. Like, bro, if you disrespecting me over the internet, whatever, blah blah blah, we go back and forth on the screen, nigga. But if you right here in front of me, bro, yeah, I got to slap you if you disrespect me. I can't let that go. And that's how Will Smith felt. Like, maybe it's just, forgive me, maybe it's just us Philly niggas, you feel me? Feel like that way. But sometimes a nigga gotta get slapped for disrespect. Like, you feel me? I don't know what it is. I don't know if he was thinking that way, or you feel me, he was thinking with the movie that he made, King Richard. He was thinking he was him, being protective and shit. I don't know what he was thinking, but I'm glad he did it though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't let no motherfucking that's an example. Don't let nobody disrespect you in front of your face. Over the internet, Who cares? In your face? Hell nah, bro. You gotta slap him. Gotta do something to him. And he ain't beat him up. Like, so I don't know why they tripping on him, like cutting him off of Netflix and all that other stuff. Like, then I just seen today the Oscars talking about he can't come back for 10 years or some shit. It's like, bro, the man went up there and slapped him. And he made it look, this was my other point. He made it look fake. Like, he didn't even make it look like, oh, I'm going up there to beat this nigga ass. He made it look fake as hell. He made the slap look fake and all that. Like, the slap looked like he was on the fucking, the old Wild Wild West joint he was on and shit. Like, that shit was some bullshit. That shit wasn't no, you know what I mean, crazy ass slap or closed fist punch, you know what I mean, socked him or none of that shit. Like, come on, man. Banned a man for 10 years. They put him in jail, gave him time to think and shit. Like, come on now. That's some bullshit. They put him on probation for 10 years. But I was thinking, another thing I was thinking, like, man, he probably don't even give a fuck about them. He got enough money, resources. He probably start his own fucking streaming company, all that other shit. Like, man, fuck them. Like, I ain't worried about, like, he probably worried about it because it's a little tarnish to the image. But it's like, man, come on, man. He ain't really worried about it all crazy. Like I say, he got the money and resources. He can definitely, you know what I mean, do his own thing. Like, he cool. It's Will Smith. Like, think about it. And it ain't like a B-list celebrity or B-list actor or somebody that did that like that. Nah, that's Will Smith, man. And Netflix taking this shit off, that's nutty. That's some nut shit. But like I say, I think he can make his own joint. Like, and who not gonna watch it is Will Smith. He just smacked Chris Rock. Why not watch him on his movies? Like, on his own streaming service and shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. That was a good joint though. That was a good joint. A good show. A good example of don't fucking disrespect me in front of me and my fucking wife. That was my girl. It might have been a little different. I don't know. I don't know how niggas, but now niggas feel real deeply about their girl though. So, but if it's somebody I'm just on a date with and we at a comedy show, you make a little joke on them, I might shrug my shoulders. But if it's my wife, I don't give a fuck. Comedy show, I'm gonna say something to you, and if you get disrespectful to me, I'm not with the violence like I said, but we gonna have to, you know, get physical real quick. I'm not losing either. So the nigga better make a good joke, cause it's gonna be his last, you feel me? That's what Will Smith should have said to the nigga, like, that was a good joke, that was your last one, nigga. It's like, no. But he smacked me, but the smack was cool. He should just sat down after the smack and said nothing until after the curtain went down or whatever, after the fucking show, or when he went backstage, he could have told Chris Rock, yeah, I had to smack your ass, nigga. That shit was disrespectful, fool. Like, you stupid. Why would you say some shit like that? My wife got a disease or whatever. She going through some shit, and you over there making a joke and shit, talking about it's a nice one. That's a nice smack that you got, nigga. Like, what you thought you was gonna get. I really don't know what he thought he was gonna get. The man said, oh wow, like, come on, bro. You knew you was gonna get smacked, my man. You knew you was gonna get either smacked or punched or something, but you should have expected something. He just stood there and took it. Everybody commending him for that. I'm like, man, I ain't giving him no props for that, man. You should have beat his ass back. If I'm Chris Rock, I'm smacking his ass back. Even if we don't come to fists, you mean, I'm slapping him back for sure. I get my get back. Then the other day or some shit, I saw the nigga said he still processing what happened. What you got to process, bro? You got smacked in the fucking face. It ain't nothing to process, brother. You got smacked in the face because you disrespected a man's wife in front of him. Not like he wasn't there. And he probably thought it was cool because, you know, everybody joking on him and shit. Everybody joking on Will Smith and shit because whatever the red table bullshit. But man, fuck all that, man. Nigga was in front of him. You're not gonna disrespect me in front of me. Nah, he threw a shot, and Will Smith, I mean, he came back with a better shot. Then they always try to fuck up the image of a black man and shit. Like, come on, man. They try to mess up my man image, try to talk about he violent and shit like that. That shit was not violent, man. There's niggas that would have got way more violent if they was in that situation, or if a nigga would have said some shit like Chris Rock. If Chris Rock would have said that shit to any other a rapper or some shit. I don't know about these rappers. Some of these rappers so I don't know. But a nigga Floyd Mayweather or some shit, Floyd Mayweather would have got up and beat his ass. It'd have been worse. It would have been no slap. I don't know, cause Floyd might have got booked for that. Yeah, I don't know. He probably would have called him back after the show and shit. That's what I would have did. That's what Will Smith should have did. I mean, hindsight 2020, but man, you should have caught that nigga after the show. Nobody would have knew. Somebody would have recorded it, so nigga would have got out. Like niggas would have knew that doing disrespect. And they would have knew what it was for. Okay, I would have just laughed it off right there, took it. Held it. I mean, nigga ain't good to hold shit in, but I'd have held that into the end of the show. Got my award and all that, smiling with my award. I've been looking at. Nah, I wouldn't even been smiling with my award. When I'd have got my award, I'd have been looking at that nigga in the crowd. You mean dead at him, like you know what it is after the show. You feel me? You threw a shot at me. Watch what's coming after the show. And you know what I mean? Nobody image gotta get fucked up because I'm gonna beat your ass backstage. And all they gonna say is, all they gonna say is Will Smith beat Chris Rock ass backstage. They ain't gonna have no real crazy footage of it. You feel me? I don't think they gonna have no crazy ass footage of this shit. That shit gonna be a quick and little easy jump. Come on, man. Will Smith way bigger than him, first of all. So he'd have whooped his ass either way. That's why Chris Rock said, "Oh wow, I ain't doing shit." He said, "Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. I ain't gonna do nothing." He pulled Chris Rock card with that one. I mean, I don't know who thought Chris Rock was tough and shit, but he pulled Chris Rock card with that when he pulled his shit right out. He said, "Man, listen, nigga, you disrespecting me. I gotta get up and do something." I just didn't like the part where he was saying like, don't keep my wife's name out your mouth. He should have just kept it quiet right there and let him know. I mean, he was understood. Don't gotta be said. So he didn't have to say shit. He didn't have to say shit. It was already understood that he smacked his ass because he disrespected his wife. Oh, my shit not even lit no more. Shit, I'm about to get out of here though. But that's just a lesson, man. You can't disrespect a man right in front of his face, man. You gonna get fucking smacked like Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. So please don't disrespect no man to his face, man. This the motherfucking First Day on the Job podcast. I'm your host, Riley. Yes, sir. Motherfucking like, motherfucking comment. I'm out again.